Hi, children of grade 8. I welcome you all for the today's reading and writing class. Before getting into the session, let's see today's value. That is, I believe that reading widely is the best preparation for writing. So, children, reading definitely improves your writing skill. So, make use of this opportunity and improve your reading and writing skills. So, children, to improve your reading and writing skill, let's read our text. Children, take your textbook Honeydew. Chapter 2 Prose. The title of the chapter The Tsunami from page number 26. Let's continue reading today's part, reading part. So, as a continuation, number 25. So, take your textbook, page number 26, from the chapter 2 Prose Tsunami. So, look at the first paragraph, children. Sanjeev was a policeman. Sanjeev was a policeman serving in the Kachal island of the Nicobar group of islands. He somehow managed to save himself. He somehow managed managed to save himself, his wife and his baby daughter, Taugster, daughter, from the waves. Let's read this line, children. Sanjeev was a policeman serving in the Kachal island of the Nicobar groups of islands. He somehow managed to save himself, his wife, and his baby daughter from the waves. Look at the next line. But then he heard, H-E-A-R-D, heard cries, C-R-I-E-S, cries for the help from the wife of John, J-O-H and John, the guest house, G-U-E-S-T, guest house, H-O-U-S-E, house, guest house, cook, C-O-O-K, cook. Let's read this line, children. But then he heard cries for help from the wife of John, the guest house cook. Sanjeev jumped into the water. The next line, Sanjeev jumped, J-U-M-P-E-D, jumped into the water to rescue, R-E-S, C-U-E-Q, rescue her, but they were both swept away. Swept, W-S-W-E-P-T, swept away. Both were swept away. Let's read this line. Sanjeev jumped into the water to rescue her, but they were both swept away. So that's all from this paragraph, children. Let's move on to the next paragraph. 13, T-H-I-R-T-E-N, 13-year-old Meghna, M-E-G-H-N-A, Meghna, was swept away along with her parents, and 77 other people also swept away. She spent 2 days floating, F-L-O-A-T-I-N-G, floating in the sea, holding, H-O-L-D-I-N-G, holding onto a wooden door, W-O-O-D-E-N, wooden door, D-O-O-R, door. 11 times, E-L-E-V-E-N. What is this, children? 11. 11 times she saw, S-A-W, saw, relief, R-E-L-I-E-F, relief, helicopters, H-E-L-I-L, cop, C-O-P, copters, T-E-R-S, helicopters, relief helicopters means, look at the meaning here, helicopters bringing help to people, example during floods. So during the disaster time, the rescue team will be there, that they are known as relief helicopters. Overhead, but they did not see her. So let's read these lines from the beginning, children. 13-year-old Meghna was swept away along with her parents and 77 other people. She spent 2 days floating in the sea, holding to a wooden door. 11 times she saw relief helicopter overhead, but they did not see her. So that's all from this line. Let's move on to the next line. She was brought, B-R-O-U-G-H-T, brought. She was brought to the shore by a wave and was found walking on the seashore in a daze. Brought to the shore. Shore means here seashore. S-H-O-R-E, shore. By a wave, and was found walking on the seashore in a daze. Daze means drowsiness, in a giddiness. So that's all from this paragraph, children. Let's move on to the next paragraph. Look at here. Almas Javed. Almas Javed was 10 years old. She was the student of Carmel Convent. Carmel, C-A-R-M-E-L-L. Convent, C-O-N, V-E-N-T, went, convent in Port Blair, P-O-R-T, Port Blair, B-L-A-I-R, Blair, Port Blair, where her father had a petrol pump. So let's read this line. Alma Javed was 10 years old. She was a student of Carmel Convent in Port Blair, where her father had a petrol pump. Her mother, Rahila's home, was in Nancowry Island. Ra, H-R-A-Ra, H-I-E-L-L-A. Rahila home was in Nancowry Island. The family had gone there to celebrate Christmas. The family, F-A-M-I-M-E-L-Y-L-E, family had gone there to celebrate, L-E-B-R-A-T-E, celebrate Christmas, C-H-R-I-S-T-M-A-S, Christmas. Her mother Rahila home was in Nancowry Island. The family had gone there to celebrate Christmas. That's all from this paragraph. Look at the next paragraph. When the tremors, tremors, when the tremors came early in the morning, the family was sleeping. Alma's father saw the sea water recede. Recede means move back from where it was. Move back, R-E-C-E-D-E, recede. Recede means move back from where it was. He understood that the water would come rushing back with great force. So that's all from this first two lines. Let's read the first two lines again. When the tremors came early in the morning, the family was sleeping. Alma's father saw the sea water recede. He understood, U-N-D-E-R, understood, S-T-O-O-D, stood. He understood that the water would come rushing, R-U-S-H-I-N-G, rushing back, B-A-C-K, back, with great force. He woke, W-O-K-E, woke everyone up and tried to rush them to the safer place. S-A-F-E-R, for safer place. He woke everyone up and tried to rush them to the safer place. That's all from this paragraph, children. Let's move on to the next paragraph. As they ran, her grandfather was hit on the head by something and fell down. As they ran, her grandfather was hit on the head by something and he fell down. Her father rushed to help him. Then came the first giant wave that swept both of them away. Rushed, R-U-S-H-E-D, rushed to help him. Then came the first giant, G-I-A-N-T, giant, first giant wave that swept both them away. So that's all from these lines. Let's see the next paragraph. Alma's mother and aunt stood clinging to the leaves of the coconut tree. Clinging means just they are holding, catch hold of. Clinging means catch hold of the leaves of the coconut tree, calling out to her. Alma's mother and aunt stood clinging to the leaves of the coconut tree, calling out to her. Clinging, Clinging, clinging to the leaves of the coconut tree, calling out to her. A wave uprooted the tree. A wave uprooted, up, rooted, rooted the tree, and they too were washed away. They too were washed away. Almas saw a log of wood floating. Almas saw a log of wood floating. Log, L-O-G, log. Log means piece. Piece of wood floating, Floating, floating. She climbed onto it. She climbed, Climbed. Climbed. Then she fainted. Fainted. Then she fainted. When she woke up, WOKE. When she woke up, she was hospital. She was in a hospital. So let's read this last paragraph again, children. Alma saw a log of wood floating. She climbed onto it. Then she fainted. Fainted means unconscious, become unconscious. When she woke up, she was in a hospital. So that's all, children. We have completed page number 20 26 in this today's reading session. In the next reading session, we'll read the next page. So let's move on to the writing part. Children, that's all from the reading part. Let's move on to the writing part now. Children, let's start today's writing part. So look at here. Today, 15, 10, 20, you're going to write these lines. Then for tomorrow, that is for Friday, you're going to write the stick and C. Then for Saturday, A and D. Let's start right for today's. Try to write over the dotted line, children. So look at here. First you need to draw lines and you have to write the date. Write over the dotted line. Sharp your pencil. See here. Same way you should write. Rotate your pencil in between while you're writing. So follow the same thing, children. Then we have completed dotted. Now let's write the lines. So that's all. We have completed the first line. Look at the second line. So see the So this is the way you should write, children. See here carefully. You have to start from the blue line, second blue line. Then you have to touch the red line, and it should not exceed the blue line. It should be inside. See here. And here you should start from the first blue line, touch the below red line, then inside. So this is what you should write, children. Write neatly. So that's all. We have completed the first stroke. Draw lines. The remaining thing should be written, all those things. Then moving on to the next stroke, that is F. Look at here, children. So how So first next letter. So look at here. Try to write over the dotted lines properly. Take at least minimum time to write just for a single letter. Give some time. Don't write it fastly. If you write in a hurry, definitely your handwriting will not improve. So follow this, children. So that's all. We have completed the dotteds. Now let's start the fresh line. So this is the way you should write, children. See here. Look at here carefully. So like this you should write, children. See here. So that's all from F. We have completed this F for completed. For tomorrow, for Friday, let's continue. So draw lines and write F, children. Then for tomorrow, for Friday, let's write try to write over the dotted properly, children. So that's all. So that's all. We have completed, children, for tomorrow's first part. So in this writing part, we are going to write page number 11 and page number 12. So that's next stroke. It is C. Try to write over the dotted lines, children. So that's all. So write neatly, children. Give some care for handwriting. So take some time to write each letter. Don't write it fast. Then only you can improve your handwriting, children. So that's all. We have completed C. So remaining things you have to draw line and write. So let's move on to the next day, that is for Saturday. We are going to write A. See how I am writing over the dots. So take some time. It's all from next line. Sharp your pencil and write, children, then only your handwriting will be neat. So that's all, children. We have completed for Saturday's first part. Let's write the D next. That's all. We have completed dotted. Look at the next line. Write slowly and neatly, children. Give some care to improve your handwriting. Without your interest, it will not be possible. So that's all. We have completed D, children, and we have completed for Saturday also. Till Saturday we have completed. So page number 11 and 12 we are going to complete till Saturday. So first part is this curve. For tomorrow, today F, then for tomorrow Friday tick and C, then for Saturday A and D. So complete and write neatly, children. Sharp your pencil. Follow the rules and instruction for properly. Draw lines. Write over the dotted lines. Write the date first. Write neatly. Give some time. Take care of your handwriting. Handwriting is very, very important. So improve your handwriting, children. Make use of this opportunity. So that's all from the today's handwriting, children. Children, let's conclude this reading and writing part with our today's value. That is, I believe that reading widely is the best preparation for writing. So improve your writing and reading skill, children, to make your life and your future successful.